Here, on the northern coast of Borneo, lies a kingdom swathed in green, Brunei Darussalam, the abode of peace. It is a land where nature still holds dominion. Vast, ancient rainforests stretch as far as the eye can see, a canopy so dense it seems to hold the sky at bay. These are some of the oldest and most pristine forests on our planet. They breathe a quiet, timeless rhythm. The air itself feels heavy with life, thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming orchids. It is a world untouched by the frantic pace of modern life, a sanctuary preserved through generations. The scale of this wilderness is truly breathtaking. Great rivers, the color of strong tea, carve their way through the jungle. They are the arteries of this land, carrying life to its deepest corners. Along their banks, mangrove forests stand on stilted roots, a tangled fortress protecting the coast. The silence here is profound. It is broken only by the hum of insects or the distant call of a hornbill. This is a place of immense stillness and grandeur, a place where one can feel the sheer power and resilience of the natural world in its most elemental form. It's a kingdom not of gold, but of green. The beaches are equally untouched. Long, sweeping arcs of pale sand meet the turquoise waters of the South China Sea. There are no crowds here, no towering resorts casting long shadows. Instead, there are only the tracks of sea turtles and the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. The horizon stretches out, vast and empty. It gives a sense of infinite space, a feeling of being at the very edge of the world. This is nature in its purest, most undisturbed state. A rare and precious sight in our busy world. This is the Brunei that first greets the visitor, a vision of paradise, a land of staggering natural beauty, where the air is clean and the landscapes are wide open. It promises tranquility, a retreat from the noise and chaos of elsewhere. The sheer abundance of life is overwhelming, from the smallest iridescent beetle to the shy proboscis monkey high in the trees. Every corner of this kingdom is alive. It is a world that seems to exist outside of time, a living museum of what our planet once was, a true emerald kingdom jealously guarded and perfectly preserved. For those who come to visit, Brunei offers more than just natural splendor. It presents a life of remarkable ease. Imagine a world with no income tax, a place where the wealth drawn from deep beneath the earth flows back to the people. This is the reality for citizens here. The state provides for them, from education to healthcare. It is a social contract of immense generosity. This financial security creates an atmosphere of deep calm. The stresses that define life in so many other parts of the world simply do not exist here in the same way. The roads are wide and smooth, and the cars that glide along them are filled with some of the cheapest fuel on earth. The price of gasoline is so low, it feels like a relic from a bygone era. This simple fact transforms daily life. It allows for effortless movement and a sense of freedom. People can travel across the country without a second thought for the cost. This contributes to the quiet, unhurried pace of life. There is no frantic rush, no palpable anxiety, just a gentle, steady flow. It is a life of comfort, a gilded existence. This sense of peace is perhaps Brunei's most powerful allure. The capital, Bandar Seri Begawan, is a city of serene order. Its streets are immaculately clean. Its grand mosques, with their golden domes, gleam in the tropical sun. There is a notable absence of noise and haste. People move with a quiet purpose. The atmosphere is not one of excitement, but of profound contentment. For the weary traveler, this tranquility can feel like a balm for the soul, a place to finally catch one's breath and simply be. But this perfect calm is not an accident. It is carefully orchestrated. The immense wealth of the nation derived from its vast oil and gas reserves is the foundation upon which this peaceful society is built. It is a system designed to provide and protect. It cradles its citizens in a bubble of security. This creates a unique social fabric, one woven with threads of gratitude and stability. It is a gilded cage, perhaps. But for many who live within it, its bars are made of comfort, security, and a deep, abiding peace that is rare in our world. To truly understand Brunei, one must journey to its heart, to the water village, Kampong Ayer. This is not a relic of the past, it is a living, breathing community. Houses stand on stilts above the wide Brunei River, connected by a maze of wooden boardwalks. For centuries, life has unfolded here, suspended between the water and the sky. The sounds are different from those on land. The gentle slap of water against wooden posts, the buzz of water taxis, the village's primary mode of transport, as they ferry passengers from shore to home. Daily life here moves to the rhythm of the tides. Children learn to navigate the walkways before they can run on solid ground. They dangle fishing lines from their windows, hoping for a catch for dinner. Neighbors call to each other across the water, their voices carrying clearly in the still air. Cats nap in patches of sun on the wooden planks, unfazed by the drop below. This is a community bound together by proximity and a shared way of life. It is a world that appears open and transparent, its daily routines on full display for all to see. The water itself is a constant presence. It reflects the changing colors of the sky, from the soft pastels of dawn to the fiery oranges of sunset. It is both a highway and a backyard. It provides sustenance and dictates the pace of life. A slow journey through these watery streets reveals intimate scenes. A family sharing a meal on their veranda. A woman hanging laundry to dry in the warm breeze. These are glimpses into a world that is both ancient and modern, a testament to the adaptability of human life. Yet, even here in this seemingly open community, there are currents that run deeper. The smiles of the residents are warm and genuine. They wave to passing boats with easy familiarity, but there is also a reserve, a quiet dignity. The conversations are soft, the gestures subtle. This is not a place of loud pronouncements. It is a place of whispers, of unspoken understandings passed down through generations. The surface of the water may be calm and clear, but the depths hold stories that are not so easily seen. As one looks closer, the pristine surface of Brunei begins to reveal its hidden structure. The tranquility is not just a product of wealth, it is also a product of rules. There are lines, often invisible to the outsider, that guide behavior. Social customs are deeply ingrained and quietly enforced. Modesty in dress and conduct is expected. Public displays of affection are rare. These are not laws written in stone, but powerful social currents that shape the flow of daily life. They create a society of remarkable politeness and order. The quietness of the streets, especially at night, can be surprising. After the evening call to prayer, a deep stillness descends upon the towns. There are few bars or nightclubs. The sale of alcohol is prohibited. This creates an environment that is starkly different from many other nations. For some, this absence of a bustling nightlife is a key part of the country's peaceful charm. For others, it can feel restrictive. It is a silence that speaks volumes about the nation's priorities and values, a choice for piety and order over revelry and noise. These unseen rules extend into all corners of life. The reverence for the Sultan and the royal family is absolute. Their portraits hang in almost every home and business. This respect is not just a formality, it is a deeply felt part of the national identity. It is a thread that binds the society together. To speak ill of the monarchy is unthinkable. This creates a unified public front, a society that presents itself to the world with one voice. It is a powerful force for social cohesion, but it also limits the spectrum of public discourse. For the tourist, these undercurrents are easy to miss. They are hidden beneath the welcoming smiles and the stunning landscapes. Visitors are treated with immense hospitality, shielded from the more complex realities of local life. They see the perfect surface, the calm waters, but they may not feel the powerful currents running beneath. These are the unspoken traditions, the quiet expectations, the social architecture that holds the entire structure in place. It is a world of subtle cues and profound respect for authority, both religious and political. The people of Brunei are the keepers of its secrets. They are the guardians of its traditions. Their voices, when you can hear them, are soft and measured, "We are a peaceful people," a local fisherman might say, his eyes scanning the horizon. "We have everything we need. Allah has been generous." This sentiment is common. There is a deep sense of gratitude for the stability and prosperity they enjoy. It is a gratitude that is tied to both faith and country. The cradle of security provided by the state is something they do not take for granted. Life is structured around family and faith. The call to prayer echoes 5 times a day, a rhythmic reminder of a spiritual dimension that underpins all of existence here. It is a sound that momentarily stills all activity, a collective pause for reflection. An elder sitting in the shade of his home might explain, "Our way of life is about balance. We work, we pray, we care for our families." It is a simple life, but it is a good life. This simplicity is a choice, a deliberate turning away from the complexities and anxieties of the outside world. Younger generations navigate this world with a quiet grace. They are connected to the global community through the internet, yet they remain deeply rooted in their local culture. A young student might share her dreams of traveling the world, but she will also speak of her duty to her parents and her country. "We know we are different," she might say with a shy smile, "but we are proud of our home. It is safe here. We are looked after." There is an awareness of their unique position in the world, a blend of modern ambition and traditional obligation. These voices paint a picture of a society that values community over the individual, that prioritizes harmony over dissent. The unspoken rules are not seen as restrictions, but as a framework that allows for a peaceful and orderly existence. Why would we want the noise and the trouble of other places? A shopkeeper might ask, genuinely puzzled. Here we have peace. This is our wealth. It is a perspective that challenges many Western assumptions. It suggests that freedom can be found not in the absence of rules, but in the security they provide. In the end, Brunei presents a fascinating paradox. It is a land of breathtaking beauty and profound peace. It shows the world a face of serene perfection. The untouched rainforests, the pristine beaches, the gilded mosques, all speak of a nation blessed with immense natural and material wealth. It is a sanctuary, a haven of tranquility in an often turbulent world. The country freely gives the visitor a glimpse of this paradise. It offers calm, security, and a vision of life where the basic needs are met with effortless grace. But behind this immaculate facade lies another story. A story that is kept hidden, not out of malice, but out of a deep-seated cultural instinct for privacy and order. This is the story of the unspoken rules, the social constraints, and the quiet conformity that underpins the nation's stability. What is not shown is the intricate web of obligations and expectations that guides every citizen. The price of this collective serenity is a degree of individual expression. It is a trade-off that has been made consciously, a choice for harmony over discord. The country is like a magnificent river. The surface is smooth, reflecting the sky in perfect detail. This is what it shows to the world. But beneath the surface, powerful, unseen currents are at work, shaping its course and directing its flow. These currents are the nation's soul, its deeply held beliefs and traditions. To ignore them is to misunderstand the very nature of this place. The stillness is not emptiness. It is a state of delicate and carefully maintained balance, a testament to a different way of ordering the world. What, then, is the true nature of this hidden kingdom? It is neither a simple paradise nor a restrictive cage. It is something far more complex. It is a society that has chosen its own path, one that prioritizes the collective good and spiritual devotion. It offers its people a life of peace and security, and in return, it asks for their adherence to a shared set of values. Brunei shows us what it wishes us to see: its beauty, its wealth, its peace. What it keeps hidden is the very mechanism that makes it all possible, the quiet, unwavering heart of the abode of peace.